The Australian submarines AE1 and AE2. Pioneer submarines. AE1 and AE2 were the first submarines commissioned into the Royal Australian Navy and played crucial roles in maritime defence during World War I. British E-class submarines. AE1 and AE2 were part of the British E-class submarines, designed for long-range patrol and anti-surface warfare. Construction and commissioning. Both submarines were constructed in the United Kingdom and commissioned into the Royal Australian Navy in 1914. AE1's disappearance. AE1 mysteriously disappeared on September 14, 1914, near Papua New Guinea, becoming the first Allied submarine loss in World War I. Search and discovery. The wreckage of AE1 was discovered in 2017, solving the mystery of its disappearance after more than a century. AE2's role in Gallipoli campaign. AE2 gained fame for its involvement in the Gallipoli campaign in 1915, successfully penetrating the Dardanelles and disrupting Ottoman naval operations. Dardanelles incident. AE2's daring navigation through the Dardanelles forced the Ottoman Empire to deploy significant resources in defense. Capture and crew internment. AE2 was eventually captured by Ottoman forces, and its crew was interned as prisoners of war. Ottoman countermeasures. The Ottoman Navy intensified anti-submarine measures after AE2's penetration, impacting subsequent submarine operations in the region. Crew's fate and release. The crew of AE2 endured internment until the end of the war but was eventually released, marking the end of their captivity. Post-war service. AE2 continued its service in the Royal Navy after the war, contributing to the Allied efforts in the Black Sea. Legacy of AE1's discovery. The discovery of AE1's wreckage brought closure to the families and added to the understanding of early submarine technology. Technical specifications. AE1 and AE2 had a length of 55.2 meters, a submerged speed of 10 knots, and were armed with 4 18-inch torpedo tubes. Impact on naval strategy. The deployment and actions of AE1 and AE2 influenced naval strategy and tactics in the Pacific and Mediterranean theaters. Naval warfare in the Pacific. AE1's loss highlighted the challenges of naval warfare in the Pacific, including the vast distances and lack of infrastructure for rescue operations. Cultural significance. The stories of AE1 and AE2 are culturally significant in Australia, symbolizing the nation's naval contributions during World War I. Commemoration and memorials. Various commemorations and memorials honor the crews of AE1 and AE2, including plaques, monuments, and ceremonies. Educational initiatives. AE1 and AE2's stories are integrated into educational programs to raise awareness about Australia's naval history. Naval archaeology. The discovery of AE1 and AE2 has contributed to the field of naval archaeology, providing insights into early 20th century submarine design. Museum exhibits. Artifacts and information related to AE1 and AE2 are displayed in museums, allowing the public to learn about their contributions. Preservation efforts. Efforts are ongoing to preserve and protect the wrecks of AE1 and AE2 to ensure their historical significance endures. Documentary and film adaptations. The stories of AE1 and AE2 have been featured in documentaries and films, bringing their history to a wider audience. Australia's submarine heritage. AE1 and AE2 are integral to Australia's submarine heritage, representing the nation's early foray into underwater warfare. International collaboration. The discovery and study of AE1 and AE2 involve international collaboration, fostering cooperation in historical research and preservation. Continued interest and exploration. Ongoing research and exploration initiatives contribute to the continued interest and understanding of the roles played by AE1 and AE2 in World War I.